I think this visit was really a triumph, if I may modestly say so. It was extremely rich on content, but the first thing that struck me is the gesture. So His Highness coming to France for his first state visit ever as President of the UAE, I think that is a very significant gesture and one that the French authorities were extremely sensitive to. And then on content, so he came with some of the highest ranking authorities in the UAE, some of his brothers, some of his ministers. We are very honored to have them. And we've been able to go into a lot of substance, sign many agreements, spanning energy, the economy, health, culture, and many other fields. So we've notched up another level in a relationship which is already at an amazing level. So among the agreements that were signed during the visit, there's a few that I would like to single out, in particular in the field of energy. So we signed an agreement for the provision of fuel to France, and in times of crisis in Ukraine, and as we're ahead of the winter when prices are going to rise, the possibility to make sure that there will be no break in the supply of fuel to the French people was very significant to us. We also signed a broader partnership on energy, which will also go into renewable energy and other areas, so that's very significant. The other field that I would single out is health. So there was an agreement between the Abu Dhabi Health Authorities and the Pasteur Institute, and I'm particularly sensitive to that one because it will open an entirely new domain to our cooperation, health, which I think is a classic case of cooperation between France and the UAE, big UAE developments in that area, and an area of excellence for France, so a classic case of cooperation for us. There's a lot of French companies operating here. So we have about 600 French companies. That's altogether about 30,000 people who are employed in these companies. And they are present in so many areas. So, you know, when you come to the UAE, often you will fly with an Airbus. If you land in Dubai, you may take one of the buses which is made by Alstom, Metro made by Alstom. The buses are operated by a French company, Keolis. And then, you know, maybe you will stay in a beautiful hotel from the Accor Group, like this hotel where we're speaking. And then, you know, you might enjoy a number of things which are French provided. And that's because there's a big presence of French companies here. You may be powered by EDF. You may tank with Total. So I think that shows the level of the footprint of France on the economic side in the country. I think just from what we said, they're really excellent. The fact that His Highness chose France for his first state visit, I think is a sign of the depth of confidence. And you could see by the body language of the leaders, the level of trust between them. And it's not the first time that I see them interacting together, because I was here for the 2 visits of French president and for the 2 visits that His Highness paid to France. And I can tell you, really, there is an alchemy. And behind this is also the number of projects that we do together, and is also the French population in the UAE. The UAE has one of the biggest French populations abroad. I think we're number 6 in terms of French population abroad, but 30,000+ people, mostly in Dubai, active in so many fields. And I think on a daily basis, they are the face of France in the country. Well, finally, I love to do my job as ambassador here because there's so much confidence and so many things that we're doing it together. And I'm also quite confident that we're going to take it to another level. And some of the agreements that were signed this time with His Highness's visit, I think pave the way for very large cooperations in a number of areas. And I think the limit should only be that of our imagination.